John Dramani Mahama, as we speak, a bar or share Ghana, and Wayama Abroso. 90 days no yes abodi nyina 120 days de aka nyina ya mbroso or ye de aka no we ene nyoma na oka no brofuma nipa bebre ente ya ende besinde obi antumi ba abonten meka nkire Ghana for say John Mahama de oka so be no anye sanse wo nyina ye nitua ekoso eni tina MPP fo nya bibia nka omoka se an John Mahama de onka bibia enso John Mahama ni nyina waka no obi antumi be gina bibia nka se John Mahama asem okan enim now John Mahama ekasa efa 120 days obedi president no nyoma bia waye.
The new Inspector General of Police has established a special task force. Investigations have been reopened and progress is being made. In the tragic murder of Ahmed Suale 6 years later, the police service have made an arrest and the suspect was arraigned before court and remanded. Investigations are also ongoing into the election 2020 Techiman South incident where 2 lives were lost. In Odododio, where 2 persons died, 3 individuals have been charged with conspiracy and murder and committed for trial at the High Court. In Kumasi Central, where a military officer is alleged to have caused a death, the scene has been revisited and a request was made to the Chief of Army Staff for the release of the personnel involved to assist in investigations. For the tragic death of Silas Wolochame in Banda, the Attorney General's office under the previous administration had advised against prosecution due to lack of evidence. But I'm pleased to report that we have reopened the case based on actionable intelligence. In Doma West, where co-funding trial, while the other suspect is at large and is being pursued. In Savlugu, where efforts are still being made to find the assailant despite a lack of cooperation from witnesses. And concerning the January 31st, 2019, Ayawaso West, 18 persons suffered injury from individuals later identified as national security operatives. We will not let that matter die without justice being served to the victims.
President Mahama Ekasa Efa Nyoma wa make sure say wama IGP instructions say sa nyoma no sa and crimes no ombie investigations because another danko kufuado MPP for committed crimes when na eno mokata so John Mahama say 120 days here by wa hye IGP no ema ensem bebre course a and the ema Ghana for edi yaw ewo mumu ye kubi ye say bi bra ye say bi life e bi mu di dem no John Mahama say bebre no wama IGP no ebi investigations ebi wo krampo na investigation ayesa ada enso wama IGP asore no ema ni nyina no ye hwehwem Ahmed Suale eye nipa omukun Ahmed Suale no and dem no ka say John Mahama be di president ya in less than 90 days yetumi achi nipa ba ko na oka omomudi ewuo no homa and ba ko gina court ama mfihwemu ekoso ama court enso edi asem no election killings ayawaso eye Techiman ye bo nipa tuo nipa bi omuwuye no John Dramani Mahama eba power endi 4 months wamaye be investigations into eye Techiman South election killings 2020 and 2024 killings no wamaye be investigations and the IGP edi hudwuma ododio nipa miense bia sebio omo eye ebo dwuma edi dwuma omuku nipa bi no and wama IGP no asa bia asem na sa nipa no ende yachi omo a yedi omasem Kumasi Central so ewudi ekọ so during elections nipa bi efa ho ebo nipa bi apo ebo nipa bi tuo no eno so John Mahama say why instruct IGP ye be investigations wo ho Doma West so eno so omo a omo di dwuma no investigations kọ so ema omo a sebio police ehwe omo ho aka e de nwura ende police for eda ho etata omo a omo pe omo achi omo ede omo begina asem dibia eya Savlugu West no so eya asembia eno so yeku nipa bi wo ha John Mahama say Ghana Police Service CID ene IGP no ebie mubiem ende eye omo di sabone no sebio omo ni ehun sansem na witnesses no ebi mu pese sebio omo beba enim no police for ni omo di nkomo e wokukuom se na ebe ombenya kokuduro aba abebo ama hwehwemu akoso ma omo di sa adwuma no eye aban no aso mumu na ayawaso West Wagona eye Brian Champon oni double any azugumo enyina ka obutiribo mu any other MPP eye killers ekobo nipa tuo ese nipa bi nan etata nipa ebo MPs asum no John Mahama say ende wa hye IGP no any CID officer say Omumbia investigations no into one year say in less than 120 days no sa adwuma de we nyina ekoso enche ni nyina ye de nipa ba begina eye court emo ebua omofo e wo sansem we hu John Dramani Mahama in some kind bebre na so ye gare ni na wo hwe me anadwo obabusa me say Inti adia we ya John Mahama ye we nyina less than 120 days which is 4 months. Inti John Mahama ebedi president for 4 years. John Mahama ejuma obedi na ose nyina eboa no because in the history of the Republic of Ghana yehu president wabedi Ghana so sebio in less than 4 months wetumi ameki sure sa nyoma we nyina ebo ejuma ye nyina ye ni tua sebio yehu se ama Ghana no efa ne ntoma pa efra in some bebre John Mahama kaya and then you bring sebeka me koswa and the yenda ochina ye de akara ba so but uhwe assembly nyina na me bona tofa John Mahama ebo a ohye Ghana for oka so bedi so no 90% of sa ebo me no ka say in less than 4 months we di sa ebo no so we NHS say abai we they are ready and willing to serve the people. They are ready to make sure accountability takes lead in the governance style of John Mahama. And they will make sure people who committed crimes, and it's a brand champion moi, omudi udifu any mambo tuno, sanko for a year commission, HSS, also a chomasono, investigations no at the end of the day, omubaya masanko for a chomason. John Mahama Kasa, and every sin there, obian to me by Kase, dear Wakano, a yatro. That means he say, President, where President, or I say, or didn't cre, ebet Ghana. Yenina, ebehia, say, I didn't cre, ebet Tadichi, na Sebio, Jumadia Odino, Yabeboa, ama a Ghana no, abejina, ne nice one, a pe. MPP be say Ghana pa. Nanso, hope, yenya. Hopa ye hu free John Mahama ho nyoma ekoso ene nchechiri mo de maye no ama mbebunu ne Ghana fo impenifo ne nkwara nyina enya gidie ewo oman we mu asa enya gidie wo NDC mu enya gidie se o se NDC tena so che for the next 42 years sene ye be ya sa nyoma we nyina ye betumi ni apepa oman nim ama oman no abe krojima sebio nyoma akosu ye ama mpuntio afa ne ntoma pa efra nti these are some of the things John Mahama ene ye kasa ye no oka ho asem now. There are a few stories me pese me kan ho asem ansana sebio enyubre dwumadie no yewie. Ama corruption edidi mumudodo madani political judges. Some of you. Now let's take off today's business. Mama Remfi eye de ekoso ni nie. Eye dollar no gigim. Ghana cedi currently the best currency in the world after appreciating by 16% against the US dollar since the start of April. John Mahama enyewe bebre. Yeka political Jesus ajenkwano John Mahama. And there's a utie MPP for they cannot actually say John Mahama 120 days in some kind of bakokra and tro. It shows the grip John Mahama has on governance. It shows the experience John Mahama and the NDC they have on governance. And Nitina, what you are seeing around the world, and they see the whole reality. And you see a reasi ankasa say, and the reasi oba ayeden a reasia sika and one ding a Cedi under John Dramani Mahama. A Cedi. Na matise MP before kan ai moment fama baomia because baomia na di go and I'm say inti fama baomia yan fa DDP ni so ma baomia na. Yan fa inflation e kodu 54 ni ma baomia na. Yanfa corruption na epiki yema yanke etiti yanfa ma baomia na yanfa eye GDP na ekana mo boto wo over 1.2 trillion no yanfa no so nso baomia yanfa galamsey na at the point na Ghana yenya nsuo mponnum enya bebi nja yanfa no so ma baomia because mo si yanfa we mamo na baomia na ma dollar na bedru ha ama Cedi ne nya hoden intimi busao DDP no COVID-19 no nkofo mu we through DDP no and all the things that happened under Ekufu and Baomia yamfa so Baomia na mo MP before mo yankwasiafo mu bi koto de ne bodwe yamfa ma Baomia na ye nti yamfa DDP ni ma Baomia yamfa 38% ni ma Baomia yamfa unemployment rate ni ma Baomia yamfa inflation rate 54% ni ma Baomia na Yanfa Ghana ya boy in yaso fama baumia because sebio sa oje left or so oje right count and I know the me fama baumia yanfa we mama baumia ayana mo bodam. This is the record of Forson, John Mahama and the NDC administration that is cutting costs, that is being very prudent, that is making sure our fiscal space is maintained well, that is making sure we are not wasting money, that is making sure people like Addison do not have access to monies. That make sure say these are people who are thinking. Osi yanfa ma baumia yate say yanfa we ma baumia dia yanfa DDP ni ma baumia yanfa PDS ni ma baumia yanfa de galano ma baumia Yamfa 38% in swaba umia nkwa. Yamfa inflation na ekodu 57 mfama ba umia. Yamfa Ghana besiana na amene yamfa ma ba umia. Yamfa ni nyina ma ba umia na ne yamfa we nka ho. Moye moa. Ato na ye record no. Ato na hu ni saa no. Don't underestimate Ato. Ato has proven say enya kasa enye sebio ochim na wujimi hu parliament enye de brofu janjan Ato actually say it is all about the game is on the ground adwuma no wo form Ato so far de wa ye krampo de ye ka cha Ato say wanye bibi kran kan ho bi ye ka cha Ato any NDC John Mahama mo say bebi omo de edu no dollar na edu 13 no say omo anye bibi kran kan ho because omo slow down one hwe tete ya na dollar no akwa koduru 1 eba sa so yeso boga esi aso ba ehye enti a chow pie thank you very much. That's the judge, right? Thank you. I'll show her picture again. You see a NDC for your palm chow. You see a Ghana for pa chow. Bogus a pa chow. Speed na modi yakono. Ya me any anya dia. Yendu 2020 yendu the end of this year no na dollar no edru 1. Inti we de a chow pa and me pa MPP for. Yen nyina ye Ghana for. Mama yando ho na yamwa na yankanche NDC for say yana na yesi epe yana na ye complain yana na yesi oh we de dollar no ekoduru 17 na speed na mbode ye kono yesremo sankameto ma dollar na gina akakra be 7 months bi a 13 ye ai yeso bogus ye hia bibi ye hia kakra be fie 13 ye ye betume deal with 13 for now na sanka e edu December na nkamode akwa bi a 12 na nke ko next year amode aba bi a 11 because de amode ye ko de intermediate. I am pleading on behalf of Ghanaians. Ghana for bebre kasa. Si estremo. NDC for speed in the doorso. Si bia dollar ne conform no. Sebio Cedi na ho de ne koso no. Haboges.
Mr. Mama. Mr. Hama. Matis obo say answer na o kono the Doris ni beko 8. Mr. Mahama. Yani etu abanema o. Yes, bet you out from 4 years can never go my Doris in the Jado, the Doris said no. That's almost so that has so qua. What about 2 8? What about 2 Pedri? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, you know, full soldiers, Yanni or 2 about yes, no, Jai Doris and what it? Jai Doris, no, Mahama. I said, your bogus in case, can you? Mr. Bahama. Yes, you're the Doris here.
Zamama. And yes, Elizabeth. Yeah, the Elizabeth, the dear Juma. Mimi say, dear, I from Poma, and I'm the Juma. Ain't yes, so. Baby, I would the Doris I could do no. Yes, sir, Mr. Mahama. Odi a chasso. Nanka, Ebia is here, 13, right? And the Ochaki a year. Apa, me send this kako Ghana. Let me see the real. Because they see an apps and the crowd confused. Because a BJ, they just say, my mention you see I'll punch $1 woman. Where a wave. Wave mama 320. Wave mama 320. Mama fanchiro. Hey, you see a wave mama 320. $1 13.20. 13 Ghana 20 pesos. John Mahama about power ya na 17. And internet catch John Mahama near this for ato jambutre. Now I'm sure you 2 months time. Ato ya sure you 2 months time. What the dollar you could do 8 na any bogus you can answer saying it is slow down to maintain your level. What the moment in 13 higher 1320 1321 na yan konkodru be ya August September number 13 na nkasa meda 13 it ya trani ewura 2026 na mo dey about 12 because when anwading sibia mo dey ekoro dey yan hwe ya and the 38 90 there's a hu dey ekoro 90 years na MPP baba it ato where the wow ba I won't shut up my matis on Pema Samsa, which is fine. I know, say, some time back, time I normally primaries, for executives, I went after, in fact, I went after you. I told you not to go to your constituency and interfere. And I said from that day, you have never liked me, which is fine. At least you are doing your job. So if you are doing your job, that's fine. You don't like me, it's fine. And I know, I respect that. And you'll be able to pay myself. But your job there, you are doing your job nicely. As much as you hate me, I beg, slow down for Ghanaians. 13-20 year. Let it stay there. Let us protect this one. At least because and there, my phone called Joma, Omunyina ba, Omubedia dance here.
imagine what? I want when we turn 1,000 and then we put you my turn 686. Wow. By the way, 46. We provide anyone who means me pay for 46. Hey, Mama, you are swagger. We are swagger, Papa. We are you. We are singing. I'm sure. I'm going. We turn 1,000. We buy me to say. Me munyi na ya me ya hwe amunu so ma ti so basha ani ma ti say gbe o ma ti so 3 sikada da anu 3.8 ana o ma ti so ama me oh mama we are swagger ha e ma me rodina unim jom why papa ah e ba ti o ti say
feel say your friend aban papa aban adwene Ghana fo ho aban a sebio o ma already so o meboa Ghana fo say yantin ye to aba de aka kare de aban ne be ye ho adwuma e say galamse a ebeko ye nyina nka etirimbom ne nko galamse no eye kro no ketenkete we na aban pe say nipa na omuni begye John Mahama likudenti of politics nyina ne say maami say ene mbrante omo Ghana ebi beka say ye nya president a aban omunim nyansa omo ye bibi aban de eba e wo so hu say aban no ye bibi. Now, and the Ghana offer Tokrobia Obi say Abino ye bibi, and that is what we want to see. A government that is willing to work, and a government that is showing work, and we can see. Ufa bebia obianim di abane ye, MPP vongwane hu di abane, but it's fine, it's okay. Obia wajimi, you cannot do anything about it. Inti John Mahama NDC for and the Bloomberg are reporting around the world. They say the Ghana cedi has been named the world's best performing currency this month after appreciating nearly 16% against the US dollar since the start of April 2025. And the Akwesi Bronia Kodema Kotenase, Broni nim economics change before a fact. Yomu nim economics in China kiyanko IMF nkobobesia. Akwesi Bronia de economics by on the chile seni etutu esikasem. Omu nyina akwahye dem, omu mutimu ye adwuma, omu adwunu mu do, ehwe sikasem ntutu ye, ewo wiase. Omu se ende de, omu tuo monum tuo. Tei, omu se NDC John Mahama aban no, ende ewiase onyankopon hwe so. Ewiase onyame boye, obofri Genesis chapter 1, ebesi eye Revelations no. Ende se onyankopon ba no ka se ende atemuda ni nie ye nyina yenko a cedi no the strongest currency in the world. Hey! When kwa 18 years ma NDC. When kwa inti yede dia kan be kan wa na is 42 above no etem mampon hina bomu nana manu sisumina so sorry. Nana we de manu ni sisumina so. Ayenu se mampon hina ka baby inti sebio enye se me kan bibi etia nana mano enefom ye. Nana we de dio ni amanu hunu baby awo bia nyamemfa wonsie. Inti ewiase mpanifo nyina ehia. Enom say we any currency into ochina ye nyina yewu. Ewiase ochina ye bo eye totobento no papa Pa 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 pam 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 tim they say ochina ye boss pa 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 na say wiase endia John Mahama ansa na ebewu no ono na ma Ghana currency ni number 1 in the world so when ya jabo unsem where the nisoni where afena start de mu be hu de mu hu bi da ye the development ba bromo yedi mpuntu be bromo yedi edien ewiase Ghana nhyehyɛ yedi be bromo yedi sikapa be bromo yedi ahunya yedi edien mpuntu be bromo yedi develop ne sen infrastructure kra yenko road construction yenko dams aye be yiyi yenyanko se ne be mbeburu na ya fa omom be ye coding no yenyan graduate yedi mpuntu be bromo pam omodwa when a Ghana for pay, anything that be a tiha, you bet you I'm a Ghana for a hunukreno. Now, this is another story, and person I can't watch them. And the story is simple. Me bo video bi wa hachiremo. And the video was about a school feeding programmer Sebio Yechum. Me bo video bi the last time show embassy we bi a omukon crying. Normal space say Ethiopian pilots, say Omo Ashanti region. omo no mo school feeding no omo akoto aduane aguo de omo tia ne say ya terminate a contract no and they sorry ya sa imbesiriwa ne say school feeding caterers to petition Asante Hene chief imam over contract termination. Imbesiriwa na omugu Asante Memu no MPP ba power 2017 omo chairman for yerenom secretary for yerenom MP's girlfriends ene ebusuafo a MPP etam contract mo no and they omo say omo ntiase say ya terminate omo contract into omo kwa Asante Hene ho. Now in 2017 time a MPP ba power na omo ho school feeding na ye terminate ye no and then omo kwa Asante Hene ho yeti krom Asante Hene wa fa obi adwuma yeti krom ha school feeding adwuma chief imam wa fa obi adwuma e school feeding mu Asante Hene osetutu waji obi application say ono ene fund school feeding aya na mumu bi no sebio say yejimi o say eye tribal say eye nkwasi akeka o aya na menim se ne amodwene time 2017 ye tam eye school feeding maamo musi echi green amotena santimemu di Ghana fo atam egi sika amanya aduane no obi ka bibi kire mo ye no na tikrom ha for 8 years majority of you people ankanya school feeding anka mukuru no mutumi nsidan anka bebi amudi mutibeto nka munya bi majority of you people are 2017 MPP tam school feeding maamo asantimemu mumbi dodo amanko school ankanya politics school feeding na anka senior sebio mobeto aduane wo fie di kwana muni bi enso sambre no muda onyankopon the same onyankopon muda na ase mumu dodo kwa asori dem komo afore ekosaye egbu mu pa efisa na mo aban aba inti yaji obi nsemu adwuma di amamo sa onyankopon na 2017 mokoda na ase se oyonyame kokroko na odi ekufu ade ne MPP aba abaji obi adwuma mu obi nsemu adwuma mamo no sa onyankopon na asia na enne obi so aban aba ono so etwa contract ma ode bema emma omo so campaign ma mo emo ba power. School feeding is political. Wa ban beba no una obenya contract no. Ye nim say 90% of mo Asante for ma munya school feeding. Mo ya MPP for treasurers, party constituency executives. Mo nyina mo ya MPP for. Dia yan say ye di adwuma no ma mo no. Sebio mo dodo no ma nya adwuma no. Mo di bo premand ye e di champoa di atem. Nende ya terminate contract wan kran a also oko tu for na me no tia ro tu for waje application free obi wa fa adwuma me se me no tia ha na wote asantememu no da be na wote so tu for che sika for school feeding program when we so tu for wache sika da be na wote so tu for me nhia ye bie office wo ha e ho de kwaje school feeding fund Samo nkwasi ade na mo sore na mo de chieftaincy mingle politics no samo Jimmy Samuel na mamu eye nipa bi ehi mo dwen se asem ba na ya ose ye ka ana mo adwene ya musemu wura menhia asem no e wose by force ye de mamo Ghana enya mu bi dia wo sebio otumfo ya me na Ghana enya menhia dia wo and you people need to get that in your head. This is governance, this is not chieftaincy. Last me tena ka kire mo me say eba ahinia I'll give it to the MPP because I know na moya ade. Eba amambuo governance. You people are not supposed to come to close to governance. It is end there school feeding caterer. Now say a terminate contractor. You didn't see anywhere to go to Benshia. Adentina kejetia. Sebio konfanoche. Adentina project sewia afari. Project na yembie no. Adena manye demonstration anko Benshia say onko bie ana otumfo nkasa na yembie sewia. Adentina Kumewu Hospital, Afari Regional Afari Hospital, any hospitals a be na Santimemu no. 8 years Ekufu ado MBA no. Adena mwanka se eno de etiamo na momma ene mukrunum enya hospital nko. Adena mwanko menhia se ombie. Aya mumu bi munja jimi no. Moka ho ena ya no etiamo because mumu bi no de bia na mo de otumfo menhia frafra mo kwase politics no. 2017 ye twa nkofo contract dim maaye no adena manko menhia nkaka nche menhia se ya je obi contract mamo na enye ne kwanso no ye fa sa nipa ne contract ma no adena manko menhia adentina man sala yanko menhia se MPP aba power ye twa obi contract dim dia ma 2017 into enye kwan paso na menhia nkasa ma omo a ye je omo contract no omo de no munye nipa adena mumu bi mwejimi sa chief imam eno otumfo they are not politicians. If you people have issues, put it on paper and send it to the minister. The contract has been cancelled. You are supposed to follow rules and regulations. The ministry are buying the musika. You cannot, in your own voluntary, on your own will, go and buy food stuff and can't keep at home and tell me, say, no, I could tell you an go. So what told you an go Kumasi to table count if I could. Nobody's going to give you a peswa. Ediane ni kwana kamu yempa nkabe ni paya. Ediane na amunye. Ya disi kama mwana mwedi na mwedi akwako jine yi yasi di nkwasi asamu tontuma kasiye. Edi echumo ni mu etishe space de mutwi eye Air Force plane ewo Pakistan. And aban sisani ya Jeffrey Munsema mosa mwantiasiye. Inti muko edien. Muko menshia. Inti kamuko menshia na ane aban na ejai. Yese monsa meji contract. Na mwenye se aban na etisono. Ye tia taxes ma menshia. Ghana for tia taxes ma aban no. Da mana otese wakodu menshia. Ya yi taxes di ba menshia. Menshia ofe juma. Menshia ma contract. That's the fact. Inti sa njamwe no, I am ready say yes, so you better respond to you people. And they will be sending me some message be yes group be releasing letter in the Ashanti region and letter no the can say letter fun and time be say Ashanti Defense Force and their contact information concerns over nomination of non-indigenous in Kwasiakeka. Asante DND force. Enti nomination bisimu nko school. Oya Asantini ako school. Anyesa mo betina mu kuro wo imbre bi bedu enkwa ene ntafo da mudi o matam ni ahonafo ene enkranfo ene omo amumbu omo no omo be di mo so ene tira mo di mo so. School na mo mu bi mo nko no ene ntina ende mo feel se mu kuro na mutim na nya mo dia. Mo nko school na mo nkenkan. Anyesa oya Asantini nte o se ma otumi. It does not work like that. Sa abayaba na say entafo 200,000 omo qualifier ye de be man tafo. Sa enzimafo 400,000 omo qualifier ye de dwuma de be man enzimafo edi. You see, it's about where you are from and which tribe you belong to. Sa nkwasia mentality no munyi firi mutirim. Oya Asantini ya kan ntintidi yen. Na ya Asantini ya kan na nko school a na de agimi di wechi. Ohene kese na oti Asantima so no ko school. Enti munsia follow the footsteps of Otumfo. Na mo fa mo manko school. No mo so be mpanifo ensia de mo madwunu mu ndo. No mo me preposition with their certification. Me nkwati akwase bi say Ashanti Defense Force. Mo nkogu wuram na mo nkwati nkusie. Defense ni yen. Ashanti Defense Force. Yenti ase nomination mo dwen say oman na akikire no ebusuan position. And ebusuan we di eyi kakra ebusuan we di hene and ebusuan we di emu no emu we mu omudi ahenkwa we mu mogi say sa na ye kikire man na the sense of entitlement and foolishness in some of you people. Mon go school mon sua de mon preposition mon form certificate enkoma mo enya de hyesam enya me Asantini ya kanni me infantini a wejimi. I don't entertain infantini a wejimi. We infantini wan go school I will not sit here and say John Mahaman tam position ma na me yakwasia. The same way we are uneni na wejimi a na we need certification I will not insist that John Mahama emma position. I'm not a fool. In it all ya Asantini na wa adwene ya wo say we are Asantini nti aban aba e wo say chinchine a ya tam position ma and e wo bodam. Mumubi ana mo bodam. Ana mo dwen say it's about say group way ye dey entitled I will see am bibi way masa unya obofro nkwa na odi o unya obofro nkwa na odi ukọ yas na obonsa uka nkwa wodin umbo obi adin we ye oman kyekyere enya busua ene ahenie. Enti let me tell you people, mo party MPP no Richard Ahiagba oye ahunani ne certificate ene brofo kakra o teacher mu tina mind communications director ade na man ko fa Asantini anko communications director mi busamo Munsua de mabombon nti boka ka brofo titintem mo na mo so besom tonfo so obi a problem mumubi mon ka no kre Richard Ahiagba oya hunani mapa brofo kakra ni school kakra bi okọ yeti matam communications director mano adentre man tam Asantini ofiri menhia Because on a teacher here, over to our church MPP history mu. Other than one-time communications director, Ama Santiniba. Namotama uneni. If we say, much share party man who says Santefo do mum and Yakanfono, do what the semi no more Jimmy, Omunko school, Omun to me and church and Semu, and it's Amotama and uneni. So that should tell you, say, Momo party na mutimno, Samuko school, Mubenya positions. Matina party ma Santefo party man when any communications director, who dimi matem, Ubu of say, oh yeah, Asante tax force, said the NDA force, a dambi na obo. Nobody is going to take this nonsense from anybody. So up a positioner, you need to come. Ashanti regional minister, wako school esuya de tina we doctor. Anything John Mahama share the capability de adwumanema no. Zuba wako school esuya de anything yaman a mayor. It is out Ashanti mema na so person bo MPP akọ school sua de na for certificate beji position. Enya so ofia Asantini, oya Asantini nti yema position. Na sebio oya Asantini wa born now to make nkan ade ne entam position ma. Eni bi na mode be di power 8 years aye hu kasi asem. Ashanti regional minister brofo kro ntumi nka Jimmy onoma petition betra no we say di matam na mote wo bom nsem because mun ko school mun sua de mumubi mun sua sa de no imbre bi beba anwonani ba be di Asantefo so because oka brofo yete krom ha imbre bi beba tani e be di Asante hene adentira mo e be ka se mo be di hene ni nyina no obi antumi ntro brofo enti ebedum brebi this year beda ne akoa. This is a reality check. This is the time for you people to sit and ask yourself, Adentina we see. Na mo party na nkasa MPP no. Ebedi so 8 years no. Momba Santefo a ye mo position o party nim. Mon kinkan ko school ye kana mo buofu. Ye kapa na mo buofu. Na mo musa ko bofuro binimu de atare mo hena no. Na mo keka nkwase asem. Mo mubi, mo mpese mo besua de. Intinka Ghana no, ya sorry ya ani atamama ho. O ya Santini nti, o ya kaniti se Kevin Taylor. Jine ko di aban mu. Monsian free tete no. Sa mama mo ni anda form, na mama mo mana nko school, na mo ntu omofo. Sa certification is important ah. Me se mo te wo na wala ni abedi Asante hene. Yete krom ha. Because ebedum mrebi, ye nyan krachefo, mo nkan gazette nti ase. Wala ni gina wo se e friend Kwame Boaten. But as ye si wala hina Asante hene wo Ghana. Yete ha. Yatiana awunani aboa te se me abedi Asante hene because enkra time oba kenkan a kire na se ehu sebio nyanse da ne tirim ene se dem bevete no muntumi nyama obi fra bontene ene ntina ende MPP Asantefo party awunani ene em communications director because party amoya tribalistic say munya anka mo pe twi communications director enso eno yemfa nka asem senke pe obi o ka twi nko a anka Richard Ahiagba anka da be na te se Richard Ahiagba o ka twi da be na mo party na mutim no moti se Richard Ahiagba wa betina eye radio so country wesere some party no communication no akanfo party ba nipa mo de communication man no brofo ngwa na oka mumudu do so mo di party echi monte brofo interbe na motima send message. It brings me to this conversation. Educhum akan kwasi asembi osesen educhum say where is that country or say educhum say the NPP challenge was communication. We were unable to effectively project our achievement. Country. Kwasi akeka. I say NPP for omo challenge power was communication. If we say omo communicators no intimate project party no project. The question is not project wo because if there's nothing to communicate about, you can't communicate on anything. NDC communicator at TV so this NDC atena party atena bemu 4 months. Obetuma chiro de John Mahama eye. Obetuma chiro policies are what obetuma chiro taxes are ye free wo. Obetuma chiro the why eye. Obetuma chiro the 24-hour economy ekoso. Obetuma chiro gold board. Obetuma chiro. Na MPP there is no policy to defend. There is no policy to defend. There's no project to defend. So it wasn't about communication. It was about the party not being able to deliver. Because you see, Abu Osun and Anena Muson. Where were Jimmy? It wasn't about communication because a communicator only works with material. The communicator works with what he can see and the facts that he has. If there's no school built, how can a communicator go sit on TV and say a school has been built? If no jobs have been created, how can a communicator sit on TV and say jobs have been created? So what he's talking about was that the NPP communicators were supposed to lie. But Jandam is dead. We are here to stop Jandam. And still, the party is not seeing the reality. They are not seeing, say, their message is not going down because the party is full of lies. The party is not willing to speak the truth. Because communicator can communicator almost or confident, you know, or kasa the party, no, na okutankrata defending the party because BB wo ha or can nine, eden nine siso. Moka sama agenda 111 hospitals, Ghana. Communicator be anyway to me call one agenda 11 hospital. Eko twa picture wo inside can say agenda 111 enye video nie machine see her nie dey be say obi yare. There was no nurse or a doctor in Ghana. Otumika say I work in one agenda 11 hospital. It communicator na omeka say nchire. Omeka say hospital ni also ho. These are the foolish politicians. They want people to follow them. Wey kromfo when we say Kennedy about that, but we are true for again so betima be wuram. Again when we say Bawumia air true for Kennedy and mentally on stable. Introduce some men no ejimi to obefam. Into on the other bar, yeah, communicators na end-to-end sending message. The issue here is what is there to communicate about? What are you communicating on? The party in 8 years did not do anything. So what should communicators do? You are insisting that communicators should come out and lie. Now, her story way. I'm sure idea. Go to the Ashanti region. And I want to say something. The mayor, Kumasi mayor, is doing something exceptional. Now, her idea, where are doom? Now, the Kumasi mayor is in the doom, trying to clear the streets. Now, this first video, I am so happy and I really respect the lady na. Obana na owo eduma na one papa na owo camera nichi kasa. I realize say sometimes some people, with all due respect, are ignorant about something. And their approach to things they don't know, no, it makes communication easy. And the continue make us a video, me respecting and say, at least, or ye BB, MOB, Kabibi and say, dear, oh, ye no, it is not right. She did not go off to make it look like, say, Nipara Ojan Nimno or Jimmy for. Maybe Adebi Pa or ye no, or Nimsa Adena or ye no, wrong. So, who just store our Duma? The only place a yawodia a store nim. Anything outside the store, you don't own it. It is a you have caused a problem. You have gone against the law. The reason Tiaoba Bruchre store, Yanka say, a was said and say, see a mouse store set on a deal, store muna was say. You don't go or come and put something on the street. Down here, video, we are making a
just store dying. No, I must say, you only money free store going out the book when you say, yes, it's a pet. One must say, and I made your band was saying near my. Wow, look. I didn't know how. If I'm good afternoon, Patron exercise. I'm ready at the moment. I didn't care before your cousin need you 1 year. We are right, say. A profound aqua, no more to be some year. Mojo, and as I'm a catch him said, when you and fuel, and dear, we are dear. But parking lots are, yeah, sicker. Na ye de neme go on man masa do sesa ne man afi ho abian so me kwache wo abian so a ye de achi ha no ka so de me chen enti ni ra sam ye achi ha no ka na ye de neme go mo be sesa ne man no kwache nya mo tema me kwache yo me das o me na tie ne say ye de on say emra bi akwa sesam okay na o twe be me ensani ye de ka fa ntem ho nyina say mo bia nhedwa o kwan ni enti ka wada roma won say ba ye se me hwe shop ya e firi wa besi hai ka shop ni ni ka payment nka ho na nso so wasa kwa de CVSS ya asa de so nya ya mba ha yese kwan ni mu de se buy na car si ha ye parking slot enye loading slot ka so wo parking slot no ha me na ni chia ha ka wo me every year me na me chia me na me chia ha no ka e ka kwa mu na nie Uchiasa wodo ka besi ha wanka so be pake ne magu ha enti nukure wo mu ne se enema de yen makwan ma obi em pake ne ma okwan ni aka kwan kwan ni sadada etike ban na wa park wo car si ya abo a eno wa se me different ba ya meto car ya meto niamma ti maka se wadaroma se ne waka meti wase no ti ma se eniamma die
eti masi o but me kan se parking lot ma me park ka me bo me park ka
ba what you say ba ya say se parking lot ka iba entoi ka yesi entoi ya ba na ka si hanu mu a ya me di market ke me di market ye ti ka se mu ni wo enti wo gini se wo de ka be so apa ka si wo wonye no se me de ka be so na do me megbo ti wadaro ma we di wadaro ma envo ni ma wu ha
se e bia na mi yi ni emo
ya ba na ka yi ni ma ye hu aye ba ya ba ye enye ka ya ba ye enye ka e ye jane ya hye to wo mi we mi ni aba me srew we di eti ase we di ye te wase a enye eti ni ba ye no ze wa hwe ya opanyi di ka yi besi we enko ba bia ka yi ni edi besi wo eti edi market se e ka park ho bia no obeto ade no obe park bia no obe yi ni ema no obe park e different ba wo shega ho dia bibie no eche se e ka na park edwa
eni so ni sa ni ka ni se mi yi ni ema na se me sidi a me hye ni ema no yi sa na se bia enyema ni nyina anya nkomu
eno no tie se ye ba ye hu se wa yi ni ema a wo hwe e situation o ye beto ye ana ye react see side bi wo ye hu so o mo park wo ana ye hu bi so nipa so te ho a wo di dwa to wadaroma.
The honest truth is you cannot blame the woman whether she knows or she does not know. And you know way. And you see, every day respect is reciprocal. Oh, si bia ma me na approach abrante no. So ya santini. So to ade we dum. So obi ma me. Say in the interaction, obi disrespect obi wo. Dabi. Ma me no eka ono ne issue kira abrante no. Aha na me ton nyama. In na adwene mu no. Se store we ene dia, enim ase ene dia. In fact, parking lot no cry ene dia. And abrante no was trying to educate her say, Abroche Sebio, Abroche how ba baby a store one, your baby a friend, your no parking, your baby a friend offloading. That means you can't park there, your baby a park it with my parking car. Now, we need to educate people. We need to let people understand. And sad way or make a obijina baby na odi or matam se mayo ne Jimmy. Adentina ya ton adie. But unim, se problem sisi ane eja toha. Because of the kind of things that a sisi pedestrian ways. And the car kwen no fire service to me maho. What they are trying to do is to save these people. But you're trying a car, a mubina omwe Jimino, oh mami way, very respectful woman. She understood say I was say obusa de echo. And through the conversation, Obehu said there are so many things in power omwo dwomu a omo yempa sebio no omo ntiase. This is how it's supposed to be. It is not to say, so we are Santini, na say, Mayo Biba, na so Okasa, yen clinic chronim, yen clinic quano, na what damp it, ye NDP for, where NDC for, I don't know what Jimmy. This woman could be a pure MPP person, meaning, but you saw the way she approached the gentleman. You saw the way she tried to explain herself. Adikudientia, the oye and oye. This is the only way we can help build the nation. But Sebio, ye mubini ye Jimmy, ye bibia politics. And it's not peace at blue light, a jatoho. And the ebesin ne, Nipebia imagine say, a MPP for yam penny, when a comodeno. When an ejuma say, I bind to me basa or the assistance ba, na kwasi ebi say, may I sentini MPP into men penny. You don't have to live like that. Some people are in to help. Ya the store mawa, sebio oba brochira, store bia on the warehouse, store bi ha. Esi kejetia warehouse no waterful. Every day no or obi owo warehouse wa or ne obi owo store no e communicate. Flask dey ton no aka 3 and you be here 10 boxes. Enti fabra ne enhyehe. Aden enchance no aka 17 you be here 10 more. Brand way near the 10 aba no ahyehe. Na warehouse na onyoma gu na gu ho. We cannot make the store the same store, the warehouse. We cannot turn the front of the shops into warehouses. It does not work like that. You cannot use there as a storage place. Because and also they need to make sure say we safety here. And a nipana or nam kwana only safety here. And a nipana or driving safety here. If you all come to understand that, obi ambo obi asobo ekuro ne mu be efe. Seni abroche tie no, sana Ghana betuma ye. Enso ye mu bi na jimi. Na mo hwe adwuma eye KM boss oye no edum.
Wow, Kappa somebody will throw from one. If you're the funny comprehension with you, matter.
No, Papa.
I'll suggest something to the KMA boss. Make every Saturday auction Saturday. Okay? To stop this nonsense. Some more courses na the following Saturday, auction them. Saturday bia, go and get one pack in Kumasi. Say KM one and a very big yada. Make every Saturday auction Saturday. Saturday ano pabiano bo auction. Munko through the markets. Moje nyoma na Saturday anopa na mo auction nyoma ni nyina. Na mo the auction atoso. Say motorbikes are mo the auctions atoso. Na mo paper so betima ko DVL ko change ownership no. Mo yen sa 6 months obi ni obeye sa de no kwan no. All that you need to do, go through the market every day, have a truck like that. Adebia NC baby o say mo town am dia tum. Mo kwan no akoloke no. Saturday auction. Obi opeso to bibia omra ho. Obi abape no abeto no de ko. Sa de no generate enough revenue for KMA. Enti omo table esi wo say car kura na o de abesi wo mo sesanko. Saturday enti let the Kumasi people know say KMA e will be a no auction Saturday. Hey, would you let your task force every day go through the markets? Omo chimoto na masasa obi ni nyoma be go abontini a flasco electronics so masasa na mo de ko Saturday no about auction. Sa Kumasi fo na ansambra meto no fofofo. Omo ba no turn 500 Ghana, 200 Ghana, 100 Ghana, 30 Ghana. O turn nyina na warehouse near empty. The following Monday no masa so na masako de mu benya bia no mo boaboa no a Saturday morning no mabo auction. Samuel in sa 3 months obi afa bibia mbesi abontini bi. And you need to do it in the central market. Obia bepe warehouse o baby. Bon don't come me. Bon auction. Mumboni don't come Saturday bia. Inti KMA boss should come out and say KMA the policy biaba. Se si anu nyoma be sizi bia no. Obia me office obium. Ya tam nyoma fri kwa hu. Ya sizi unyoma. tomatoes, tin tomatoes, so there, yes, Sunday the qua Saturday, bra auction Saturday. Bra auction Saturday, Ubedua, wow, Yamani siwo. Ya born auction, ya body don't come me. Ubon so be to. Say, came me, a Saturday wait 3 months. Some year 3 months. Who say, Bibia esi kejetia market, central market. Obia drua or the Yama kokosha them. Because then, Ebeko omuti mama will say, Kwamina u just see anyone on tam kwa, eko don't come yo, and one no. Sa sika ke mo benya nyina no, mo betum de tua omo mo cleaning market wono. Until every day you will get people cleaning the market gutters. You will get people working 24 hours. The markets will be clean. Into auctions, Sikano. You use that money to hire private cleaning companies to desilt sanitation companies to desilt the system. Into one, Ubonse KMA, the city you can basically give the sanitation part to another private company to be cleaning Kumasi market. Benya resource different, internet generated. Where is the money coming from? Don't come in now, Obono. And as time goes on, Oma Betia say, and say yedi and yoma egua bontine. Don't come me park. Zuba. Per don't come me park. Some motorbikes when yanka Saturday ding. Eko 1, 2, what Tony na Adiachina Sabe 2, no asasako. Obi any wouldn't be besico hubium. Pedestrians, Oma Mabajum, Ebenya time anante. Cars, Ebenya baby afa, eja toke jetia, edum. 2 minutes, 5 seconds, better about bedum jano. And that is what the KMA boss needs to do. Don't say, my betchin yoma, but the yoma no, aquacogu, baby, or my benia becasa, no my beji. Then what's the sense in what you are doing? Yoma would come to Quede. KMA, Yoma would come to Quede, most ali coguo. No be a cofa, a sorry pennyaba, no be a fremo, because Yoma we are most sacono, sa a breedy corruption. Omo KMA hono, almost saba beton, on fake chile, nobody akokoma sanko for no magiska. So the moment you move the things, they are going straight to auction. Opekura you don't come every day. Open an office that does that every day. And upon 7 o'clock, be a KMA ebo don't come. Obekono, na nyome guo ni aton, intendra de ekwaji no, ye beba ni aton ni nyina. Yesako kroma, ye de ba 100 chino, ni aton ni nyina. Until every day there's no backlog. So we can cram and do Saturday, Obi Baba, and the bush niaba, and my corruption, it will be breeding more. Sanya Mamudiko almost had a kujiska. I am not saying say KMA boss Bejiska, but we have seen it so many times. Yabasa Sanyaman Beko, Adebachi, Omo Beji Omyomana, no Masadi Abeguo. Adena Mobeji Yomana, Adiachi don't come me. Sedebia, Yabasa Sanyamana, Adiachi Abo don't come here. KMA boss, a place, be one office, that can say don't come me office. Auction office. They have to work 24/7. Every 48 hours, be able to go me. Bon de beso Kumasi. Kwasi asem we biem. Jack Mapong.